going to talk about Warzone today and how the new Caldera map is changing the way that the loadout system works. And it's got a few people riled and unhappy. So let's dive in. See you there. Okay, so let's take a look at what's being said. A tweet from Charlie Intel. Another change involves loadout drop markers. They can now only be purchased from buy stations after the loadout drop event occurs in a match, effectively shifting their usefulness from an immediate power spike to a more tactical choice in the mid to end game. So it looks like you won't actually be able to get your preferred loadout until about 5 minutes into the game, which is obviously completely changing the way the system works now, where if you collect enough money, you can get your loadout pretty much straight away and start frying. So it looks like it could involve a few more gunfights. People will need to use a variety of guns in that first section of the game. Hopefully COD will make the ground loot actually better. More legendary placements of guns, more useful guns to actually use, which makes it quite interesting. However, some of this change has had a few people not really that happy about it. Swag saying, that loadout stuff is whack. Nick Merckx is saying that's an L for sure. FaZe is saying leveling up guns to barely use them. How does it actually make sense? Yeah, so there's a few people that are not entirely happy with the situation. There were a few answers to that. So Charlie said, based on the notes, it's just after the first loadout event, so delays loadouts by one circle closure. And actually the guy involved in this, so after Swag said, if it's like the flashback event, then the loadout event didn't happen until the third circle. SHIT was OT. And Ted came back with, it will be available in buy stations at the end of the first circle. Operation Flashback was just the test bed for the functionality that proved successful. I don't know how he's thinking it proved successful. Nobody likes it. But to your point, it needed to still be early enough in the gameplay loop to allow for improved strategy and planning. I don't think he's particularly seeing the point here, which is that people grind guns. They want to use the guns they want to use. Some of the pure BR enthusiasts say, actually, you should never have loadouts in a BR. You should always be landing on ground loot and upgrading your guns like you did in PUBG, like you did in Black Ops. That is supposedly the truest way of playing a BR game. I'd be quite interested in hearing what you guys think about this. Are you fans of loadouts? Do you think it's a good idea to move the loadout buying to after the first circle? It'd be really interesting to hear what you guys think. But that's currently what's happening with Caldera. You won't be able to get your loadout straight away regardless of cash. It may improve the variety of gunplay. It may not. It may make it worse. This may also get reverted. We don't know. I'll be quite keen to hear what you guys think. So that's your news for the day. If you guys like these type of news, please do consider dropping a like. If you want to hear more news every day on gaming and Warzone, all types of games, please consider subscribing too. I'll catch you guys soon. Over and out.